Welcome back to the newest episode of Beyond the Scoreboard. As always, I'm your host, Caleb Rosario, joined by my boy, my co-host. Today's Chet, you betcha. Brother, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm
Doing all
excited for
right.
these games. I got some good games coming up, man.
Yeah, as you guys, we're gonna get right into it, man. Definitely not gonna be on here long. We definitely just want to cover to me what I think are the biggest two games of the weekend in Week 12, and I have my reasons for that. I know Brendan's gonna go into his reasons as well. Starting off with my team, but before we get to that, can't forget. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, all that, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. We have been getting so much engagement, man. YouTube Studio right now giving me these analytics, and they look crazy. Like they look Hall of Fame worthy within the like if you took a Hall of Fame within 3 weeks, we in there. you know.
Facts. Other
But
than maybe like Bobby Alto.
but Bobby also, no man for sure. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. Starting with my team, my game. Eagles at Cowboys. Kelly Green week for the Philadelphia Eagles. First time on the road that we're wearing them since we haven't worn them on the road since we started wearing them in 2023. But I'm excited, man. It's definitely been, if you go on social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, it's been a lot of trash talk between Cowboys and Eagles fans. Obviously, Cowboys are coming off of a pretty dominant win albeit against the Las Vegas Raiders. But they have a lot of confidence going into this game. For some odd reason. But the Eagles have been. It's been a lot of talk outside of anything football related. It's been a lot of just I don't want to say turmoil because I really don't think that this is going to affect the play on the field. And we'll get into why I think that. But uh, I'm gonna start off with you. What do you think? Based off of what you saw from the Cowboys Raiders, based off what you've seen from the Cowboys up until Week 12, and based off what you've seen from the Eagles sitting at 8-2 at the top of the NFC, what do you think? How do you think this game is going to be? Do you think that this is a trap game for the Eagles? Do you think that the Eagles are gonna run away with this game? What are you feeling?
So my thing is, listen, I last week was crazy. That
Mm,
Jared Goff and them playing, that was horrible. Like nobody could move the ball. I do think the Eagles defense is really good.
mhm,
But I know I'm like last week I was fairly certain it was gonna be like 27-31.
mhm.
I'm 100% certain you're not winning this game if you guys don't score at least 21.
I'm
Because
I'm in 100%, 100%.
I do think the Cowboys, even if they wait to the end of the game, they will score.
Yeah,
They have
yeah,
enough firepower and a good enough O line to, make this a good offensive thing. And then Dak Prescott's been playing like an MVP. I think he's almost is he almost at 3,000 or is he 3,000?
I think if I'm not mistaken, he's fifth right now. No, no one is at
So
3,000 yet.
2,600, right? No, almost.
26,
Yeah, so 2,600,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Because I think Drake
Yep.
May is what 28.
Drake May is 28. No one's hit 3,000 yet.
Okay,
Drake
yeah.
May is leading
So
with 28 right now. Yeah.
I mean, and Dak's good for some garbage time touchdowns too. So there's gonna be
Yeah,
at
but
least at least
garbage
14 on
time
the board.
garbage time touchdowns meaning that the Eagles are going to be up big in this game. That if that's what you're saying.
Well, no, what I mean is like they're going to score 14, 17, something in that range. Like I don't think you're gonna hold them down to 6 like you did last week.
Okay.
Um, you
I
guys were
I
fantastic on fourth down and third down. We watched that live. You guys are
yeah,
fantastic on third and fourth down.
yeah.
So and that defense is really coming back and looking
Mhm.
like that 2020. Was it 2024?
2020. Yeah, last year's defense. Yep.
Yeah, last
Mhm.
year's defense. It's looking really good. I mean, it always looked like that. The thing that made it them not look as good is it was like they were giving up a lot of yards, but they weren't giving up a lot of scores. I remember like
Yeah.
when we looked it up, it was like they were like first or second in like yards given up, but then
Mhm.
like 19th or 20th in like touchdowns.
We
And
are
then they were
we still are, I think, second in yards given up.
right.
Like
So you guys give
okay.
up a bunch of yards, but not really a lot of scores, which is good.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
I don't know. Dallas and Dak, we don't know what Dak's gonna come into.
Mhm.
We don't know what Dak. It could be the really good one. It could be the okay one. It could be the bad one.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
I agree, and if you're new to this chat, man, I'm seeing these numbers. If you're new to this chat, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know in your comments down below how you think this Eagles Cowboys game is going to go. But I can't agree with you more. I think that this is a game. I'm not saying that the Dallas Cowboys are going to move the ball at will against us. However, they can score points, and
Right.
especially in their home stadium. Dak Prescott is 21-2 against the NFC East at home in the last few years. So he does play well against our division, against division opponents. Albeit, obviously, in his career, he's faced like Taylor Heineke and Daniel Jones with the Giants, and Mike Glennon, and you know what I mean. And so it's not as impressive when you look at who, but he still has played very, very well in those games, right? So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I
I
think,
I tell you one more thing. I'm sorry.
yeah,
To that point, Dallas is like bottom third in defense, so we should see a high scoring game from the Eagles.
exactly.
If you
And
guys are like,
this is where my point comes. Okay, this is where my point comes. My point comes to the fact that this is a game, and obviously, if you've seen the title, I said who needs this game more. I'm gonna say the Eagles because I truthfully don't think the Cowboys are good enough, especially with the gauntlet they have coming up. If you want to look right here, look at their schedule over the next few weeks, right? As you can see, they got us, they got the Chiefs right on a short week on Thanksgiving. They got the Lions right after that. And then they got Minnesota. Like they have a gauntlet. They'll have the Chargers left. Like they have a gauntlet of teams left. And when you look at it, man, I think that while obviously
and the Chiefs.
and the Chiefs right on Thanksgiving right after they play us. So um if you look at this, this schedule right here, I don't, even if they beat us, I still don't see them making a run for the playoffs. They're sitting at 3-5-1 currently right now, and
4-5-1, right?
sorry, 4-5-1 currently right now, and their 4 wins are they 4-5-1? Yeah,
Yeah,
4-5-1 right now,
4-5-1. Yeah.
and their wins have come against teams like the Giants, the Raiders, Washington, and who was the other team that they beat? The Jets. The Jets. So, they haven't beat a playoff caliber team all year long. And they have played very, very poorly outside of that Green Bay game where they tied 40-40. Outside of that game,
yeah, that's hurting right now.
that game, yeah, exactly. That one is, and they albeit they played well for sure
On offense.
On offense, sucked on defense.
Yeah,
So whenever
Jordan Love, he ain't
right,
40 points good.
exactly, that's an anomaly right there. And you gave up 40 points to an offense that really has struggled all year long, and you let Russell Wilson throw for almost 500 yards on you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a win against Geno Smith doesn't move me. So I don't think I'm not going to sit here and think that
West Virginia legend.
Yeah. So the Eagles, to me, this is the most important game for them. I think last week was obviously at the time the most important game of the season for them, considering seeding. But for me, whatever all the conversation in the building right now about can the Eagles do this? Are the Eagles on a bound to get exposed? They can't pass the ball well enough. If you can't move the ball against this Dallas defense, they have Quinnen Williams, yes, and they got a couple starters. He does
not enough.
Not enough. That back end is trash. If you can't pass the ball and move the ball effectively against that defense, come on, man. Like truthfully, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't. We have a comment right here. It's like, I'm not involved in the conversation. Hey, bro, comment down. You're not involved in the conversation. You are. Like, we listen to the comments, brother.
Yeah.
But I feel like realistically, they aren't making it to the playoffs, but they are my team, and I still root for the Cowboys. Respect.
But yeah.
That's I'm
not mad at that.
You know what I'm saying? That is a realistic take. And I'm not saying it to be like an Eagles hater. I'm saying it because I truthfully don't think that the Cowboys, they put up points. Your offense is going to move the ball most games throughout the season. George Pickens is nice. You know what I mean? And that duo with him and CeeDee Lamb is crazy. But it's all a matter of that defense. If you guys start off a couple drives of being cold and punting 3 and outs, the Eagles need to take advantage because if they don't go up 14, 21-3 in that aspect,
first half, it's too close. That's too close.
The game has to be decided in the first half.
Yeah.
If you leave the Cowboys room for kind of like a room
To be
for
close. You don't
come,
want them to be in jabbing range. Like you don't.
yeah,
You
exactly.
need to be up decisively early.
And they're in field goal range the minute they cross the 50-yard line. Like
Yeah, that's true.
Brandon Aubrey is a beast. Like it's a pretty much automatic 3 after 2 first downs. Like I'm obviously I'm exaggerating, but Brandon Aubrey is that good where they're gonna push him 65 yards with no problem. So it's like the Eagles
and it's indoors, so he can kick wherever.
And I'm cool, but I'm cool if you give up 3 points. I'm cool if you take 3 at a time. My thing is with the team is, bro, air this ball out this weekend. Like, go out, take your shots. Take your shots down the field. I'm not saying to take risky throws. I'm saying take your shots because dudes have been wide open against this secondary all year long. So it's like, what at some point, this has to be a get-right game for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, if you look at last year, right? Last year, Eagles won the Super Bowl. The first 2 playoff games going into the NFC Championship game against the Commanders, everyone was questioning the Eagles' ability to pass the football. Everybody. The Green Bay Packers, they didn't pass the football well. They won because of the defense and because of Saquon Barkley. Against the LA Rams, Saquon Barkley ran for over 200 yards. Jalen Hurts was very, very bad in that game. But then they're like, they can't pass the ball well enough. What did they do against the Commanders? Jalen Hurts has one of his best passing days all season long.
Yeah.
And then in the Super Bowl, obviously you give it credit, to the defense, as you very well should. They were realistically the reason as to why this game was the way it was and how bad it was.
Yeah, how lopsided.
I do believe the quarterback plays a part in making sure those drives end in touchdowns.
And scores, yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
They wasn't settling for field goals because I think it's a completely different game if they settle for field goals. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, look what happened the year before that. Y'all were settling, and then boom, they came back on you.
Exactly. So, the quarterback has to be the one to make the difference. And I do think when Jalen Hurts is questioned, every single time he's questioned, look at the last 2 years, since 2022, that he has been pretty much regarded as a guy who's going to get a huge contract, which he did before after 2022 season. Like, and since then, it's been like, yo, Jalen Hurts, you have there's so much expectations. And Dan Orlovsky said it earlier today on Get Up. He said it's disrespectful what they've done to Jalen Hurts, and I don't want to make this a Jalen Hurts conversation, but I'm making this like an Eagles kind of like this is why I'm kind of tied all in together. He made a point of like, this is disrespectful to Jalen Hurts because we are scolding him just because of how it looks for doing things that we crucify other quarterbacks for not doing, which is win football games. It doesn't matter how it looks. And you want to say it's a team stat, cool. When Jalen Hurts is asked to pass the football 35 times or more in his career, they're 13-7, the Eagles. And that's since 2020, meaning in 2020,
and including his rookie year and stuff. Yep.
And including his rookie year, exactly.
Yep.
If you look at these stats right here, Jalen Hurts, 13-7, completion percentage of 64.7. Okay, and you might say, "Oh, that's they only asked him to do that this many times." Yeah, but Lamar Jackson is 9-7 when asked to throw the ball 35 times or more. Patrick Mahomes has the best record by far because he's asked to throw the ball 35 times or more than anybody in the NFL.
He also wins the most.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a matter of, truthfully, what are they gonna do? I believe that they need to air this ball out.
So you want them to be pass heavy. You don't want them to run as much.
I think obviously
if they get the run going, are you gonna just let them keep running?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so they don't have to air it out. You're saying it'd be nice to see it.
Yes, I want to see them air it out. I'm not saying that they have to win the game. No. That's
okay.
That's right. I made that's good call on you. I'm not saying that they need to air it out to win. I'm saying that they'll win either way because I don't think you're putting Jalen Hurts in harm's way of not against this defense.
Yeah.
I'm saying that obviously if Saquon Barkley goes out there and runs for, 60 yards in the first half, you keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's It's not like you're just gonna stop that.
All
But
right, now let's say the other way. Let's say Dallas gets off to a crazy lead,
mhm,
and let's say they win.
sure.
Do you look at the Eagles differently for the rest of the season?
No, 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 no. I don't. I
Okay.
really, I don't.
Okay.
This game, if we okay, depending how we lose, it's gonna depend for me how we lose.
Okay.
If we do lose, which I don't think we are, but if we
I don't
do,
think you are either.
I think that this is gonna be a test because it's all the noise surrounding the Eagles right now. That's to me is what my frustration comes. It's not the fact that the Eagles can't handle this. There was conversation about AJ and Jalen Hurts and all this last year. Like
Mm-hmm.
there was, and they won the Super Bowl. I think this team is very well equipped because of the veteran leadership with Brandon Graham. Jalen Hurts is as poised as it gets. He doesn't let these things distract him. He never feeds into it during the press conferences. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not worried about him. I truly don't think he cares. I really don't think he cares. Because you don't see him phased in that situation when it's all the other noise. Now, do I think he is very frustrated with the way the season has gone offensively? On 100%, because I
Jalen
defend
or AJ?
both. I think
Okay.
the players are frustrated. I don't think that the coaches are because Nick Sirianni's philosophy is win football games. I think Nick Sirianni gets very, very blinded to the fact that the Eagles have won a lot of football games and since he's been a head coach that he doesn't care.
Very
He
ugly.
really doesn't care how it looks.
Yeah.
And to me, he's just a glorified cheerleader on the sideline. And I'm not trying, and I'm literally not trying to even disrespect him because for whatever reason, they seem like they play for him.
He
For
ain't
whatever
Jason
reason.
Garrett though.
Yeah, don't even mention Jason Garrett, brother.
Yeah, now
It's
that was someone who just didn't do nothing.
at all. But Nick Sirianni does nothing though. Like and when I say does nothing, I think Kevin Patullo is running his scheme. I do.
I know.
I truly do. That's what gets me is that I think he's running his scheme, and I don't think Patullo knows what he's doing by any means.
Yeah, they're about to
But
bring in Davo.
I wouldn't be mad at them bringing in Mike McCarthy. I wouldn't like as an OC, not as a head coach, as an OC. Mike McDaniels, because he's getting fired after this year. If we get Mike McDaniels with this, the whole thing, I think
You want Jalen Hurts to have another play caller?
over this,
Shoot, can
he's
we get
already
some?
had it 10 straight years.
We need continuity. Yeah.
Brother, with continuity, Mike McDaniels ain't getting no head coaching job anytime soon. So
No, he's not.
Neither is Mike McCarthy. Coming on over here, brother. Like Vic Fangio. Who's the Vic Fangio of offensive coordinators? That's who we need. He declined he declined a head coaching job. He was like, I want to stick with the defense as a coordinator. I'm better as a coordinator. He knows there's some coaches that are just meant to be coordinators. They can't be head coaches.
Yeah, head coaching is not as all as it's cracked up to be. You think they're sitting there like calling all the plays and they're like, hey, we got to do this. They ain't doing none of that. Really, it's mostly managing egos and then they're listening so that they know what's coming. So like they're like,
There is
okay,
value to that. I think there's
there
value.
is,
You know what I
there
mean?
is, because they don't really check plays or anything. It's really those people upstairs that are calling
Yeah,
the plays.
exactly.
All
I
they
think
do, yep,
and it's
they're here to like manage the egos, listen, and then make moves. So like, okay, we need a sub here, or Lamar Jackson's their quarterback this week, so instead of having 3 linebackers, we'll have 2 linebackers and a safety in the box. That's always a spy, something like that. They're here for to make the adjustments.
Yeah, exactly. And I truthfully, I think that I would rather a head coach that is offensive minded because you can go get a good defensive coordinator. I would
Right.
rather a head coach that's offensive minded that is calling the plays, a Sean McVay, a Kyle Shanahan, a Mike. Like I'd rather that because you lose. You're not losing him unless he gets
Andy
fired.
Reid. Yeah.
Andy Reid. Like I'd rather a guy that calls the plays rather than a guy who's like OCs that are good are going to get head coaching job. Look at Brian Johnson. He was one of the most sought after guys. Ben Johnson. He was one of the most sought after guys all off season. He goes with the Bears and look what he's doing with them. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you think? Do you think that this is a game like if the Eagles lose, is it going to change your mind on them?
No, but it could expose it, let's say they try to air it out.
Sure.
Let's say Jalen does get 35 attempts off, and he's 22 of 35 for 210.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be to me the confirmation that that's not the way they're going to win football games, is by throwing you away, in my
Okay.
opinion.
Okay.
Now, I do think you're right, though. I would like to see them try. I mean, this is a 30th ranked
Pass
pass
defense. Yeah.
defense in the league.
Hmm.
Man, I would be concerned at all. Try some tighter window throws. I mean, see what you got. Like, you need to spread it out a little bit too. When we were watching that game, it was just a whole bunch of like 2 tight end sets.
2 tight end condensed formations, dude. It's
Yeah,
so like,
like
yo,
y'all
get
need
it
some.
empty a little bit. Like let these dudes rock, man.
Yeah,
Like
y'all need to do like 3 receivers. I mean, 3 receivers, 1 tight end type stuff. Like y'all, it's like straight up like
jumbo
run.
formation.
Yeah, jump.
Like,
Yeah, literally. And
like
then
what is
like no shotgun. Like it feels like he's rarely in the shotgun too.
in which he's always used to being in the shotgun. Now, I like him under center. I think against Minnesota, he performed very well under center. Against the
Yeah,
Giants, he did very well under center. But there has to be a balance. You can't like go fully under center and then fully shotgun. Like,
right.
or it's bro, literally like I'm telling you, I'm watching the games and I'm like, they're running right here. Like pistol formation, Saquon Barkley's behind him 3 yards. He's just gonna hand it off right up the middle. Like it's especially when you got 2 tight ends.
Hey, I'll never forget that play Detroit ran when they had Jared Goff. Like, come on, bro. Like, we know you're running. Like, what do you
We
mean?
know you're gonna snap into the like. What is Jared Goff gonna get a handoff?
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
And get blown
that's
up.
that's the kind of predictability. Like that one play that the Baltimore ran against Cleveland. Like that,
Mhm.
we need some of that. Like, some
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I
Like
agree.
that, you need like some plays like that where it's like, let him throw. Like,
Mhm.
let's see it. He's done it before. I mean, like you said, you always say with Seichin.
Yes, like bro. Yes,
They let him loose a little bit more. I mean, he
yes.
still didn't throw crazy, but at least we could see like he can. Like right now, I don't even know if he can. Like I
He can.
really since
He,
Minnesota, I'm saying, but since Minnesota, that Minnesota game, mid. It's been like mid game. Like they gotta like let him play a little bit,
bro.
and it feels like he's like playing with handcuffs on
Yes, bro.
and his
And
feet tied around his leg.
yes. And that's what happened last year. And that's what happened last year. And I said it in one of the shorts that I posted. Jalen Hurts has always been against conservative play calling. That's why when people say like, "Oh, they run this concept because he likes it," no, bro, he's spoken out against it numerous times about the concept and about the conservativeness and about limits. Like he even said it last year against Jacksonville. That to me was one of his best passing games last season. He said it's like Kellen Moore let me on my straitjacket. And then after that, you seen it against Cincinnati, like aired it out in the second half. And then after it was consistently all right. We're gonna make sure like he's throwing the ball down the field. And
Yep.
in his career, when passing 25 air yards or more, he's got a 65% completion percentage. So it's like it's not like he can't. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's not like passing 55 or less than 60% of his passes when he's throwing the ball down the field. He just doesn't a lot because they don't let him do it a lot. Or when he does it a lot, it's 4 verticals against quarters coverage or against, you know what I mean, against zone. Like, look, they've rarely, especially this year, people have literally like, I'm not scared of Saquon Barkley right now because like we haven't run the ball effectively. So it's
Well,
like
they're still putting it in the box though.
it's softened up a little bit since that.
Well, they gotta put 8 because I got 2 tight ends every other play.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. You're right. you are. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, y'all
But
ain't spread nothing out.
we haven't though, and
Y'all need a little bit of a spread offense for sure.
yeah. I
And
think we
let
should,
Devontae move around.
bro.
Like put him in the
Move
slot, put
him,
him in the
move him in the
outside
slot,
because he's
bro.
been doing his thing.
That play, that what's the name? That the before that Jameson Williams touchdown, that play before that Amon-Ra St. Brown called that crossing route. Remember when he slot and then he came across in the C gap and then went, bro. I would give my life savings to see Kevin Patullo scheme that up for AJ or Devontae, bro.
Hey,
Like,
that was nice.
like
Because there was literally nothing you could do. It was zone. It was like I think it was cover 3 because
we were in threes because that scene that's
yeah, because they went back and you
Mhm.
had a flat coverage, but Cooper
Yeah.
Jean couldn't follow him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it was right in between both of them. That was such a nice play.
Beautiful play call. Beautiful play
Yeah.
call.
Yeah,
So
like you said, let him move around. I mean, I don't even see a lot of motion from you guys, to be honest with you.
that's the problem. Like, why can't we get? And also, I don't know if it's Shane Half. Credit to Shane Half. He's one of the Eagles. He breaks down all Eagles film every week, and he posts it on Twitter and stuff. But he said when Devontae and AJ are on the same side, like the completion percentage is outrageous. Like one on the same side of the field, like in a kind of like a condensed, tight formation with them two right stacked up against each other. Like it's hard to pick up who's gonna do what because both of them can run a deep route, both of them can run a short route, and both of them can run across the field. So it's like you don't know what to do. But when you have one lined up in the X, one lined up in the Z, every single play, and then all you do is a little short motion to come here just so they can run a whip route. Like, like you know what I'm saying? It's every time it's the same. It's the same predictable offense. So going into this game though, and like I said, if you're new to this chat, man, hit the like, subscribe, comment down below what you think prediction wise. What's this Eagles Cowboys game going to be? Prediction wise, before we get to our next segment, what do you think? What's the score going to be?
I think 21-35 Eagles.
So 35-30. You think we're going to put up 35?
I think I don't see why you shouldn't.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
so I'm trying to be optimistic.
Benefit of the doubt.
Because I'm just looking at this defense. It's just like they're giving up yards, they're giving up touchdowns. I mean, they're giving up everything.
Bro, if we go up there and we score 17,
you should be upset.
Bro, I'm gonna be yelling. Like it's gonna be bad, bro.
Matter of fact, you just talked me into it. Give me 38.
38.
Yeah, give me 38. 38-24.
Okay. So you think they score 24?
But I think they're gonna get it in garbage time. I think it's gonna be 14. It's gonna be 28-10 going into the fourth.
And then they're
gonna score 2 touchdowns. You guys are gonna score a touchdown and a 3, and that's it.
My prediction for this game, I'm right on board with you though. I'm right on board. Mine was 34-21. Mine's 34-21. And reason I'm saying 21 is because I think it also is going to be garbage time. I think they're going to have 14 going into the fourth quarter. And because of the fact, like, Dak Prescott is a garbage time quarterback. I'm not saying this because I don't like the Cowboys. I'm saying this because against great teams, he eats against low-level competition. Against great teams, when they are down big, fourth quarter, that boy throw for like 200 yards in the fourth. So it's like
I would like to see him in a different situation. I just think
why?
I mean, he's a beast. Nah, he's a beast. It's just we gotta figure out there's something that holds him back from like always showing it.
Choking? Like
something because he's a beast. And he can make all the throws, he can run a little bit. We just something about he does lack the winning nature of Jalen Hurts, so I would give you that. He might be more talented than him, but he lacks the winning side of things, which is very important. I can't dismiss that.
Extremely
important. I can't dismiss that.
You got 38-24. I got 34-21. We'll see how it plays out, man. I'm really excited though. I'm really excited.
When's the last time the Eagles scored 40?
The last time the Eagles scored 40 was a good question.
The Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say 40.
Yeah, I mean, in a regular season game, you mean?
No, just in general.
Oh, in general, it was a Super Bowl, and then we scored 55 against the Commanders in the championship. And
okay, but that
you didn't.
That was before that.
Okay. Yeah, in the NFC Championship game.
So it has been 9 straight games since y'all scored 40.
Yeah, 10 straight games. Yeah.
25 and 8-2, 10. Yeah, you're right, 10. Damn, I kind of want to put you in a 40 spot, but that's a long time.
I think this is the game that we are due for an offensive explosion. It has to be this game. It has to, because we got Chicago coming into our house on Black Friday, short week as well for us. That's going to be a tougher game because they are good and they have a really good defense. So I think we also still win. We'll get to that at some point. But
this game is on Sunday, right?
This one's on Sunday, 4/25. Yep.
Yeah, and then the next one's on
Black Friday.
Yep. On Friday?
On Friday. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be nice. That's a good game.
That's dope. Yeah, I'm trying to get tickets to go to that one, but we'll see how. We'll see how it works. I'm trying to, but the thing is like, bro, to sit up there with the nosebleeds, saying like 600. It's like, yeah, nah, I'm not paying that. I watch a greater view in my flat screen TV in my
That's
living room.
what I always say that, bro. Is it
I
really
love going
worth
to games,
being
bro.
there?
I love going there. I love going. Like, but I'm not gonna like break my wallet trying to go to a game that I can just watch for free on TV. Like, I just can't do it. Like,
Nah, that's facts.
you know what I mean?
Facts.
I love going though. Yo, if any ticket apps want to sponsor us, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Like,
hook
oh
us up,
God.
SeatGeek or something. You know what I mean? Like, hook us up. But we're gonna take this time right here to let you guys know if you guys are new to the stream. I've seen some views popping up left and right. I appreciate you guys tapping in. With podcast is starting off, man, we definitely been a couple weeks in and it's been successful over the last couple weeks and getting some engagement. So keep it coming, man. Subscribe. Let us know in the comments things that you like us to talk about. I'm extremely grateful for the ones that have tuned in and made it known that we're wrong about our takes. So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really care about that as long as you guys are engaging. I like some friendly debate. But going into this next game, what I think is going to be one of the more intriguing games of the weekend, Colts at Chiefs. Bruh,
this is breaking my heart. Cause like one end I'm like, I want Mahomes to do his thing.
Yeah.
The other end is like, my Colts are looking kind of good.
Yeah, Brendan is a Colts fan, by the way. For those that don't know, Brendan's a Colts fan. You tell me, you a Colts fan. You started off. What you think gonna happen? They coming off a bye week. So what do you think is gonna happen?
I think they're gonna run them to death, though. We're gonna be doing this all in the end zone. But this is the worst I've seen Mahomes though. Like team wise, I mean he's playing okay, but
team wise, no. I don't think team wise has been the worst. I think because like
the 5-5.
No, record wise, yes, he's played the worst of his career. I think but who he's had around him, that 2022, he had like Kadarius Toney and Sky Moore.
Oh no, I meant like team wise, like literally like 5-5.
Yeah, record wise, this is the worst. This is the worst start to his career.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know what's going on with him though. Like they're 0-5 in games when they're trailing.
Yeah, and last year they were like
12-1. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like they can't buy
they can't buy anything.
Anything. I mean, it's seriously. Like they're struggling with everyone. They just lost to the Broncos. They lost to the Bills. Like the only games
they lost to Jacksonville.
They beat the Raiders. But I mean, who wouldn't?
Who hasn't?
They beat the Commanders, but again, who hasn't? They beat the Lions. That's a good win. They beat the Ravens, I guess. I don't know. They beat the Giants. Lost to the Eagles.
Lost to Jacksonville. Like they've lost to they
lost to the Chargers.
Yes. They're sitting at third in their division right now, bro. They're third. That's Mahomes has never been third in his division. So it's like,
and then it seems like a lot of them are 1-score games when they're losing. So it's like they just can't find a.
I think they won every 1-score game last year, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what it was. It was in 1-score games. They were they're 0-5 this year, but last year they were like something crazy.
Yeah, but a lot of people had the discrepancy to say that it was very lucky the way they were winning last year because blocked field goals, pass interferences that were called or weren't called, like different ways that they shouldn't have won. Like it's not like they went out there and did anything to. I mean, obviously blocking a field goal is huge, but like they needed stuff to happen for that. For you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like they were like Mahomes was down, came back, game-winning touch. Like it wasn't that last year, and it showed. They got to the playoffs. Bills was a 1-score game. They won that one, and there was some questionable calls on that stage. But Super Bowl came. It's like, bro, if you scored and if you had a double-digit lead against them, they weren't going to win. And this year, if you have a double-digit lead against them, they're not winning. Yeah. So,
So my question, okay, so realistically, what can the Colts finish out? I mean, not the Colts. I'm sorry, the Chiefs finish out. They got Colts, Cowboys, Texans, Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders.
I think they split those games.
So they're gonna they're gonna beat the Broncos. They're gonna beat the Chargers.
I think they beat the Broncos again. I think they beat the Chargers again.
But they
The
lost last
Broncos
time.
one's going to be tough, but it is at Arrowhead this time. And the Chargers game, I think it also is at Arrowhead this time.
So either they win both of those. I think they beat the Titans and Raiders and the Texans. So
do they
that's
play the
3
Texans
wins.
twice? No. They played the Texans once. Sorry, that's not division. Yeah.
I'm about to say, yeah, no, they don't play once.
I think that they lose to Houston. I think they lose.
What?
Houston's defense is insane, bro.
Yeah, but
wild. I think they lose to Houston, bro. Realistically, I do. I think they're
I
gonna
mean,
beat.
yeah, you gotta lose at some point. You gotta
I
lose
think
some point.
they're gonna beat the brakes off Dallas.
Hey, Houston defense is tough though. They're
Houston
not even
defense is crazy, bro.
Yeah, they don't give up a ton of points.
I think they're gonna beat the brakes off Dallas, and then those other games are gonna be tough. I think they lose this weekend. I think they're gonna lose to Indianapolis, bro. Jonathan Taylor might run for $150 and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, that guy is so good. Now listen, I'm not sad though. I want my Colts to win, to be honest with you. So I'm going to take the Colts. I think Daniel Jones will do what he's been doing. I mean, he's been playing at an MVP level. So besides that one game, he's pretty bad last game, but
Pittsburgh,
that's okay. But that's okay though, because that's what Jonathan Taylor's here for. And then I think Jonathan Taylor's gonna go crazy. I think he's gonna run for like 130, 140, 2 tuds at least. So I do have them losing this game. And you know what? Your take a few weeks ago with the Colts and the Patriots playing, it's looking like that's really, really coming out.
Really possible.
Yeah, like super, super possible.
Yeah.
Because unless the Chiefs are gonna win 4 games of their next 6. No, 5. They need them 5.
5 out of their next 6, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, I think they're gonna lose this one. So that's already
1.
You're talking about, you're talking about. Well, I guess I already had them losing this. So it's 5 and 6. Then they have 6 more games, so they gotta win 5 of those.
I'm saying that they're gonna split with the division, but we ain't saying like that's the Chargers and Broncos gonna give them work.
And the Broncos especially.
Yes. So like they can easily lose both of those games as well. Now we're talking about them winning maybe 3 of 6, if that, 2 maybe.
Yeah. Could they make it in at 9-8?
In the AFC, with the way all these teams is playing, I mean, so who's gonna win that AFC North? Is it Pittsburgh? Because the Ravens are back to 5-5. Didn't I tell you about the Ravens? The Ravens back to 5-5, bro.
Yeah, because they beat the Browns. Yeah.
So they back to 5-5. So it ain't like they can't. It ain't like Lamar can't take them to the playoffs. So like,
I still got the. Well, hold on. Is Aaron Rodgers hurt?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any reports on that. I don't know if he's practiced this week. I haven't seen anything on that yet. That's a good.
If he's hurt, then he might be on something because the Ravens could surely walk them down.
That's what I'm saying. Ravens can go out. I told you about that. Ravens can for sure. I'm not a fan of the Ravens. They might not even win a game in the playoffs. But as far as getting there, that division ain't good. So it's like, but the Chiefs are in the hardest division besides the NFC North. So the Broncos and Chargers have them by like 2 or 3 games. The Broncos are 9-2. Yep. So they ain't winning the division. So now we're talking about getting in as a wild card as maybe a 7 seed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this would be the greatest run by anybody if he ran it out of there.
Even getting to the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't gotta win it, but getting there again. If that's what I'm saying right now. Listen. I'm not even gonna say that this is even a hot take. If Patrick Mahomes gets to the Super Bowl in this situation by being a 7 seed or even a 6 seed, but this is gonna be the worst situation for him since his career started in 8 years. He has never missed an AFC Championship game. He has, I think last year was the first year after 7 years that the playoffs has not come through Arrowhead in the AFC. He went on the road and won games. So he can do it in the playoffs. If he gets into the 7 seed, goes on the road and beats New England or Indianapolis, goes on the road and beats Denver, or he'll have to play, and then in the AFC Championship goes on the road to beat Denver or whoever out of those teams he hasn't played yet, and then goes to a Super Bowl, there is nothing holding me back from saying He's the second best quarterback ever.
Yeah,
There's nothing
behind
Brady.
yeah.
There's nothing that anyone can literally argue. And I'm not the biggest Mahomes guy. I respect his game. Aaron Rodgers to me is my favorite quarterback that I've ever seen. But Patrick, you can't deny what Mahomes has done since coming into the league. So
Yeah.
if he goes on the road 3 games in the playoffs,
Yeah.
wins all 3 and gets to a Super Bowl, him getting into a Super Bowl is more impressive than what a lot of quarterbacks in the National Football League have ever done.
Yeah. Because you got to get Bills, you got to beat the Bills, Patriots.
Oh yeah, Bills is another one. Bills, Patriots, Colts, Denver.
Steelers or Ravens, Colts.
All on the road, by the way.
Chargers, Broncos.
All on the road.
Yeah, that's going to be insane.
If he does that, and which, by the way, if they do win, it's going to be because of him. Because who scares you on that team?
Travis Kelce ain't going to run you to death.
Used to be. So who scares you?
Yeah, but I'll say even if it was Travis Kelce, that's still Mahomes too.
They have no running game. Pacheco and Kareem Hunt ain't good. They're not a running football team. So he's passing the ball 35 to 40 times.
Mm-hmm.
So if they go on the road and beat, mind you, we talking about elite defenses too. Like, Patriots have a great defense. The Colts have a great defense. The Bills, Denver, best defense in the
Denver.
AFC.
Denver's the tough one.
If he goes
and all the way, that you're right. This would be that'd be a crazy run.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think the Chiefs, and I'm saying I don't think the Chiefs are going to do it.
I don't either.
But I do think I believe if they do it, you can't. There's no arguing besides you hating that Mahomes is the second best quarterback behind Brady. To go to an AFC Championship 9 straight years, to go to what is this? Is going to be his? What would that be? His 5th Super Bowl, 6th Super Bowl, 5th appearance.
He's what is he 2-2 or
2019, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. So this will be his 6th Super Bowl appearance.
Ooh.
Bro.
Yeah, because he's 3-2, right?
Yeah. His 6th Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah, he lost to Hurts, lost to Brady.
Lost to Hurts and lost to Brady.
Okay.
And that's another thing why he won't be. He's lost to Brady twice in the playoffs. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's a team. I know it's a team thing, but it's like you got to beat the GOAT in order to be considered a GOAT in a lot of situations. Like, especially football related, where like it's literally Brady. Like Aaron Rodgers.
Brady didn't get that Super Bowl MVP? I don't think he did.
Who did? Was it not him?
Give it to the white dude?
No, I think Brady threw like 3 touchdowns. I think in that game, bro. I think Brady threw like 3 touchdowns in that game. Like he threw one to AB, he threw one to Gronk, I think he threw 2 to Gronk. I think he threw one to AB in that Super Bowl. Crazy, right? AB got a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers. Like, what the heck is that? Yeah, bro. No, but like I said, I don't think they're going to do it. But we also Mahomes is giving you a reputation that you can never count.
Now what's time?
Right? He won, right? I had to have been.
Yeah, he only threw 201 passing yards.
Yeah, that defense was crazy. The same thing that defense was insane, bro.
Mahomes was running for his life the whole game.
Offensive line was out there. Me and you guarding him.
Bro. Bro. Yeah, because that's the year. Yeah, all 5 of them went out, right?
All 5.
Yeah.
He was making
hey, you're kind of big. What you about 6'3", 6'4"? Come on over here.
They was looking in the stands. It was like,
yeah. What you about? You about 6'5", 6'6", right?
In a Super Bowl? Like, you ever been to a Super Bowl? It's like the admin team goes, "You ever been?" And he's like,
"Did you see that?
Always want to go."
Have you seen that guy on the Cavs that they found him playing at Rucker Park?
No.
Dude, there's a guy on the Cavs like Tomlin or something.
Like a basketball player on the Cavs?
Yeah, on the Cavs. They found him playing at Rucker Park.
Like just hooping regularly, like running 5s?
Yes, he was running them. Yes.
Cooking them?
Cooking them. Had to be, right? That's basically what it was. They was like they went to those 37U games.
They went to them dudes be giving the most unmotivational pregame. I'm like, bro, you gotta go to work tomorrow, man. Like you over here getting tore up the 37.
No, they ain't got no insurance, no nothing.
Bro, ain't no medical, ain't nothing, and you out there putting your life on the line for a 37U game, bro. Like, I would love to go to one though. I would love to go to one to see one because it's like
bro.
y'all crazy. You wouldn't,
No facts. No, yeah, for sure. I want to see it
bro? I would
because
love to go see that.
so you have to be 37 and older, right?
Uh, 37 and under. So it's like I think max is 37. Like it's a men's league thing. Same thing like what if we was to go play like men's league baseball, it's the same thing. So it's like it's young bulls playing too in those leagues. Like it ain't like just 37-year-olds and up. It's like it's like me and you could go play right now on one of them 37 U teams. Bro, I promise you, I would look like Jerry Rice in them leagues. I promise you there's no chance that I won't be the MVP in one of those leagues. Ain't no 37-year-old checking me, bro.
Hey, that'd be lit. That'd be fun, bro.
Yeah, you want to go sign up for one?
Hey, do like a
I
destroying.
come on here with a neck brace. I'm like, welcome back to Beyond the Scoreboard. I had to take off work for 3
Hey, who was
weeks.
the dude that was known for that? Wearing the
neck brace? Well, you talking
the
about
thing,
Brian
yeah.
Urlacher?
Yeah, Urlacher, that's who it was. Yeah. Hey, that's what you
That's something be looking like. Just Brian Urlacher.
or Martin when he Martin after he fought Hearns. I mean he said, ouch, ouch, Gina, ouch. Grab the ears.
Yo, facts, bro. That's come on, like, yeah, these dudes is crazy, man. But nah, I forgot what we was even talking about this game.
But hey, no, the Chiefs. I don't think they can beat the Colts. That's the and then I don't know if they're gonna make they might not make the playoffs. They might not make the playoffs. Like it's very likely that they might finish like 8-9, which I think the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars only need 2 more wins out of 5 games to get 9 wins.
Sure.
So, I mean that's and then they have the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Because
so even if you finish 9-8, it's like you're still not gonna get in.
You still might not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like you need somebody like fully like fall.
Yeah. And Houston, I think, is over them currently right now too. And they play
crazy.
Houston at some point, so it's like
they're both 5-5. Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, this is gonna be tough. Right? This is gonna be the toughest one yet.
Yeah, I think so too. And I also think that he hasn't played the best. I think there is some pressing there.
Yeah.
He hasn't played the best, and it's when you're in a situation, obviously, when you don't have anyone, when you don't have a good running game, you don't have anyone elite at wide receiver. You have a good wide receiver in Worthy. You have Rashee Rice, who to me he's good. He's really good. But there's no one that is like scary. They don't scare anyone. Defenses literally are not feared of the Chiefs anymore, which, it sounds crazy considering it's, Mahomes, but I don't think they're scared of the Chiefs, and their defense doesn't put fear into anyone. Like, you know what I mean? Like Chris Jones hasn't played up to Chris Jones' standard, after getting this contract that he got. There's been film of him just literally walking on certain reps, and it's like, geez, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy because Mahomes is, putting up great numbers. 4th in yards at 2,600, 7th in touchdowns at 18, 3rd in QBR at 73. Like these are fantastic numbers. It's just they're not translating to winning right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be tough. We gotta have predictions on the Eagles game. Give me your prediction for this Colts Chiefs game. What do you think? I got a lower scoring game than
me too, because I think Jonathan Taylor is going to be the main guy. So I'm going to go 27, 18.
27-18.
Yeah, something crazy.
They're
gonna go for 2 and not get it.
They're gonna go for 2 and not get it. I got 24-14. That's me. I got 24-14.
Yeah, because
I just, I don't think the Chiefs are gonna. I just don't think that they're gonna win. And if they do, credit to them, bro. And if they do, credit to them. But it's also, to me, it's gonna take winning the turnover battle. Like, you also can't turn the football over. If the Colts if Daniel Jones turn the football over, or you turn then you have a chance there.
Yeah, but because that is one thing Mahomes will take advantage of those. He will turn those into scores.
Oh, he always does. There's rarely ever a time where a team turns the football over and Mahomes ain't getting points out of it. Rarely ever a time. So the Chiefs, I mean, the Colts have to protect the football, in order to have a chance to win, which, I mean, I think they're going to, because they are very good not turning the football over. I think Taylor has a couple fumbles this year, but and only like one loss or something.
Yeah. To you, is
But
this the end of the era?
Daniel Jones, it's literally like Daniel Jones, be a game manager this week.
Yeah,
Make sure
chill
you
out.
don't lose, like chill.
Exactly.
Like, don't lose the football game. Like, make your third down throws, which he has made all season long. Don't put the ball in harm's way. And I think if they do that, they can get away with him playing a mediocre game and winning. Like, like they just can. So just like, the Eagles have gotten away
with the end of an era?
Huh?
Is this the end of an era?
Yes. So you
think this is the end of the reign?
I don't think Mahomes isn't going to win another one in his career. I think he will. He's still entering his prime right now. He's like 28, right? Like,
you think they're done dominating though? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, dominating. Yes. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good teams coming up, bro. There's too many. Like, Denver's not going anywhere. Definitely not with that defense. And people see Denver winning. Imagine they go get a big dog wide receiver. Imagine they go get somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, George Pickens is going to be a free agent. Imagine they go get a George Pickens. Imagine they go get like a big dog. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Brown might be on the market.
It could be. I said earlier he wasn't getting traded, but like, you never know in the offseason. I don't think Howie Roseman is going to make that trade without exploring another coaching option at offensive coordinator first. We just paid him a bag, another extension. So if it's choosing between your offensive coordinator or your superstar wide receiver, you're picking your superstar wide receiver. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't have any problem moving on from Brian Johnson after even that year. AJ Brown had like 1,500, and then he was still mad because of how the scheme looked. So it's like, I don't think they're going to have a problem moving on from Kevin Patullo if the choice comes down. They sit him down in the office of like, yo, what do you want? Like, what AJ, what is it that's going to make you happy? If it's the scheme, obviously you're not trading Jalen Hurts. Like, so it's like, if the rumors are true that Deshaun Jackson pissed me off earlier today, and we can finish up with this. I don't know if you saw it. I was going to send it to you. I forgot to send it to you. But Deshaun Jackson came out, and I'm a guy that, like, if you tell me something.
Oh, Deshaun Jackson. Okay.
If you tell me something, I'm not going to go sit there and say it live.
Yeah, and air it out, yeah.
But not even air it out. Be like, I know some things. I ain't going to say it, though. But it's more than what y'all, it's crazier than what y'all think. It's worse than what y'all, what good is doing? What good is that doing? What's that doing? Like, you gonna say it, but you ain't gonna say it. Like, you gonna be like, it's more than football, man. Like, I've been in, and then you gonna say, I've been in situations where I ain't like my quarterback, but I ain't. That's all I'm gonna say though. So it's like, you just said it. Like, you just said it. You're basically saying AJ Brown does not get along with Jalen Hurts anymore. And for whatever reason that is, considering Jalen Hurts is AJ Brown's daughter's godfather, like, it. You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy.
What's going on, man? King of ADHD. Appreciate the comment, man. What's up? Go Broncos, bro. Y'all tough.
Hey, y'all look tough.
Y'all tough, man.
Tough.
Like, bro, real rap very well could go to the Super Bowl, and I'm not even joking. Like, very well could go to the Super Bowl.
It would be crazy.
You don't think you don't think they could ride that defense?
No. I'm saying it would be crazy. Like, Bo Nix is in the
Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Bo Nix guy, but like you said, bro, you have a situation where you got a great running game with RJ Harvey, and obviously J.K. Dobbins is hurt right now, but O-line is lit. Defense is like, when PS2
I love Surtain.
Surtain, bro, best corner in football, and it's not even close. Like,
yeah, his footwork, his technique is impeccable.
Or rap. Like, so I think
he does it year in and year out too.
Bro, Broncos could very well go to the bowl, and that's not even like, that's for sure. And plus, if they stay right here, they 9-2 already. Obviously, you got the Patriots and the Colts on your heels with that. But if they run the table and keep home field advantage,
they can have it all through that scene. Yeah, nobody wants to go to Denver too. So like that would be tough.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's gonna be cold and it's gonna be it's high. So you're gonna be tired and it's gonna be cold.
So Denver can for sure get to the Super Bowl. I had them ranked as my number 3 team in the NFL, but my number 1 team in the AFC. Because in the NFL, when I did my rankings, you can see it on the shorts down in the on our page. I had Eagles Rams ahead of them, and because of offensively what they can provide.
What about
Like,
Seattle, man? You didn't have Seattle now. I'm surprised.
see, what Seattle just did against the Rams, bro. I had to drop them a couple. I had like Sam Darnold threw 4 picks, bro. I ain't with that. Like I ain't, and
Hey, he's
Matthew
good for that though.
Matthew Stafford threw for 130 yards, and bruh, he had
He's
won.
good for that. He'll do that every once in a while.
That King of ADHD. I was so happy when we beat the Chiefs without Doc. That's another thing. They beat him
They
without
didn't
him.
even have Sertan.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even have PS2, bro.
Oh my
So
God.
if Mahomes gets in, now you got to go to Denver and play them with them now.
Hey, 1, 2, 3 Cancun for the Chiefs, man.
Chiefs ain't,
Hey, let's just go. Let's just go now.
Yeah, like I said, bro, I ain't gonna count them out. But you
I
is.
will. I am.
I just can't
Out
count
of
'em out.
there.
I don't think it's. I told you this ain't the bro. I told you in our last stream or a couple streams ago. This ain't the year that they
Yeah.
get into the AFC chip again. They not.
You're right.
They need to get the playoffs first before we talk
Yeah.
about AFC chip.
Yeah. Travis Kelce is gonna be on tour with Taylor Swift. This is
probably during the last couple games of the regular season. You're like,
this is
yeah.
I'm about to say he be like Bill. I mean not Bill. Andy. Taylor got these concerts, bro. And I gotta act. What you mean? What you mean you gotta what? Yeah, on the background singing this.
Yeah, she hooked me up as her backup dancer. So it's like that or like lose the next 2 games and be out of the playoffs. I'm probably gonna take that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So you gave me you already gave me your predictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I cannot wait till the playoffs come around. We could do our playoff bracket. We're gonna do it live on here.
Yes, sir.
On the way of sharing the screen and everything, and make sure we do that. So that's gonna be very, very lit.
Yeah, we can react to lives, like we can react to the game highlights, all that.
We're gonna react to a lot of this year. We're gonna react to a lot of playoff games live. So come find your team. Come find your team here, and like especially on days that like because it starts on a Saturday or whatever, and 2 or 3 games that I'm down to do all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
to be honest, that's how we should do it for real, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I think it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit, man. Drop down in the comments who you're a fan of, who's your team, all that. Like this, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. Share this stream, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, we got this a couple live streams a week. Definitely gonna be we drop short form videos based off of our live stream, dropping a lot of shorts. So let us know in the comments what you guys want us to cover, and we don't do just football. It's basketball, baseball, UFC, boxing, every sport that you can imagine. We're gonna try to cover on here. And obviously we stick to the main 3 with basketball, football, and baseball, but we're not afraid to expand. You know what I mean? So let us know what you guys think in the comments. Brendan, where can they find you, bro?
B3 Swings. Just swing breakdowns, all sorts of stuff there. If you guys like baseball content, that's where you'll find mine.
Yeah, Beyond the Scoreboard 7 on Instagram. Hit that, follow button on Instagram. There's a lot of, we got a lot of reels on there. If you guys missed the stream, you're gonna get clips on there about the stream. A lot of breakdowns that we're gonna be doing from now on. You know what I mean? Film breakdowns and swing breakdowns and things like that. We have the access to do that now, so it's gonna be extremely it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, we about to go crazy.
Man. So appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Also, the TikTok, Beyond the Scoreboard on TikTok as well.
Yes.
Look that up. All right. Tune in next time. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. See y'all, man.
Yep. Peace.